Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today's pick a card reading. We're going to keep it open. Whatever wants to come out, that is going to be the message today. I know a lot of you guys ask me about the tarot deck, so if anybody's interested, this is called the Angels Tarot. Also, I'm going to have 3 piles today. Pile number 1 is going to be the starfish. Pile number 2 is the rubber duck, and pile number 3 is the fish. So go ahead and pause the video now if you need more time, and I will see you in your pile selections. Hey group 1, if you chose the starfish, this is going to be your reading on whatever wants to come out. So spirit guides, please tap me into the collective of my group number 1's, the starfish pile. Okay, the 6 of Pentacles jumped out. We're going to put it back in, but I'm taking mental note here. So the starfish pile, spirit, what do they need to know? What needs to come out for the starfish pile? I am hearing that you guys are about to be very happy. They're focusing my attention on the smiley face, but also the fact that the star card in the tarot is a wish come true. So I'm getting right now that you're about to receive a wish, and with that 6 of Pentacles falling out, that is about getting more than what you expected. So maybe you guys waited a long time for something, and now that this wish is about to come in for you, it's going to be better, or maybe the wish is going to be, you know, in a different form, something that was better for you. Yeah, because they just drew my attention to this sticker that I have on my desk here, and it's 3 stars. So it's like, maybe you wished for this one thing, but spirit wanted to give you more than you expected. So you're going to get either like the wish is going to be bigger, or you're going to get like more than one. That's what I'm seeing right now. So we're going to get into the cards. Pile number 1, the starfish pile. What needs to come out for the starfish pile, spirit? What do they need to know right now? We got the 3 of Pentacles, and I just heard it's in the works. So it's like whatever this was that you guys were wishing for or trying to manifest, it had to line up in a specific way, because I'm seeing how these are, you know, lined up, and then he's, you know, building something here. I feel like spirit had been working on it for you, and that's why maybe they're going to give you more, because I feel like it took longer than what was expected. Pile number 1. Yeah, 2 3s here. Very interesting. So 333 could be a sign for you, but I'm almost feeling like this is a time frame for some of you. So within the next, for some of you, 3 days, 3 weeks, and I feel like at the most it would be 3 months. But yeah, you're set to receive the 9 of Pentacles at the back of the deck, and see how she's holding it in her hand. I feel like you're going to receive some sort of a wish that maybe you thought, you know, was never going to happen for you. We're going to put those back because too many fell out, but let's get one more card for pile number 1. The 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like it's going to be more than what you expected. With that 6 of Pentacles falling out first, and now the 10 of Pentacles coming out, I feel like it's going to be, you know, like a big wish come true is what I'm getting here. I don't know why they're showing me like 1013. I don't know what that is, but that's the number that they're showing me right now. And we got Temperance. Yes, I feel like you guys have waited a long time. Spirit is saying, and specifically your angels are saying, that you've been patient. Temperance is about like divine timing. I feel like, again, this wish or this manifestation, you know, it needed to be at the perfect time, and spirit has been working on it. We talked about it with the 3 of Pentacles, but they've been moving things around, shifting things, blending things so that you could have this wish. And again, I feel like you guys thought it wasn't going to happen. Maybe you guys gave up on this, but it's going to come in. So let's get more. What is this 3 of Pentacles? We got the 8 of Cups, and this is you walking away from something. I feel like you guys had abandoned this. Because I heard abandoned hope. You gave up. You were like, it's not going to happen. And I feel like you let it go and you moved on. But Spirit is telling me that you guys, it was always going to happen for you. It just took longer. You know what I mean? It's just something had to I heard something had to give. So something had to give. Yeah, and I feel like with this Nine of Swords, you were just like, it's not going to happen. So I'm going to cut my losses here. Yeah, I feel like you guys cut your losses and now it's like you're set to have this wish. But again, it's going to either it's going to come in as you wished for it, or it's going to come in like slightly different form, but more. It's going to vary for you guys here. What's the Three of Swords? We got the Nine of Cups, guys, and this is the card of like wish fulfillment, okay? Besides the Star card, the Nine of Cups is my wish fulfillment card. So what you thought with this Three of Swords you weren't going to receive, you're going to receive it, and you're going to feel emotionally fulfilled. You're going from the Eight of Cups to the Nine of Cups, which means that you're making progress, or Spirit is making progress on this, and it's going to come in with the Tower at the back of the deck very unexpectedly for you guys, because again, I feel like you gave up, so you're not expecting this to come in when it does. What's the Ten of Pentacles? Yeah, you're not expecting it. Look at this. This is the Four of Cups. And Spirit's like, here's your wish, here's your manifestation, and you've already like given up. This is the card of being like meh or blah, or like you don't even, for some of you, you think you don't even want it anymore. But Spirit is saying when it gets delivered to you, you're gonna want it, okay? So awesome, guys. What's the Temperance card? What's the Temperance card? Sagittarius energy. The Death card. Again, they keep reiterating that this is something that you thought was dead and over with. You're like, apparently I'm not meant to have this. I'm moving on from this. I'm raising the flag. Like, and then that's when it comes in for you, right? And with the Temperance card, with the Death card, it's like the wait is over here, okay? It's the end of the waiting for you. Yeah, it had to go through some sort of a cycle here with the World card. I heard cycle through. So something had to cycle through. Something had to be lined, you know, up specifically for you to receive this. Okay, so let's get more. So what you guys need to know, what wanted to come out for you, is that a wish that you gave up on, you're going to be granted. Look, hope and happiness. Again, you gave up hope, but Spirit and the universe and God is restoring hope and happiness for you. You're going to be very, very happy. Remember I talked about they focused me on the smiley face. You're going to be very, very happy when this comes in, and you're going to realize that you actually still want it. All right, pile number one. What else? What else did they need to know about this, Spirit guides? Be true to your heart. This is something that you really wanted in your heart, okay? And again, I feel like with that Three of Swords, you know, you felt like your heart wasn't going to receive it. But Spirit is saying that just because it was delayed does not mean that it wasn't coming. Assurance. Yes, that's the assurance that they're giving you. They're assuring you that delay does not mean denial, guys. It needed to get rooted in, and the back of the deck is hope and happiness again. Your hope is going to be restored in the universe and God, in divine timing is what I'm hearing. You're going to feel like, okay, I'm okay with waiting, okay? Pile number one. What else needs to come out for them? Oshun of envy, jealousy, self-doubt, and inadequacy. I'm almost feeling like this is you guys with that self-doubt. I feel like, and unfortunately, I feel like you guys were a little envious of other people, okay? For some of you, not for everybody. Maybe you were looking to other people's lives like, why do they always get their dream? Or why does their life seem better than mine? There was like some sort of comparison for some of you. And Spirit is saying that, you know, maybe at times you felt inadequate or undeserving, but that self-doubt, again, it's going to go away when you receive finally. And Spirit is saying it's going to be like the perfect plan, okay? This is how, you know, it's supposed to unfold. And we got Oshun of self-destruction. Yes, self-sabotage, destructive patterns, and caution. And Spirit is kind of cautioning you with self-doubt and self-sabotage. You know, just because something doesn't happen the way that you think it's going to happen, Spirit doesn't want you to, you know, get into this self-destructive form. And then card number 17 is the Star card, which is the card of wishes coming true. You thought that this wish wasn't going to come true, and maybe some of you, you know, got some negative thinking because of it, but Spirit is saying that, you know, again, it's going to come true for you guys, and you're going to feel relieved and happy and hopeful again. Look, you're going to be back in the light, because I feel like maybe some of you guys, because it says the seer of light, some of you guys may have, you know, gone to the dark side a little bit with, you know, negative thinking, like, oh, I never get my wish, or I never get a manifestation. And Spirit is like, you're going to be proven wrong here, guys. In the best possible way, though, right? Pile number 1. Guys, I mean, is this perfect or not? Allowing it to arrive. Yes, it's like, allow it to come in for you. There's the ladybug. Maybe you guys are going to start to see synchronicities of ladybugs, but that's that good luck, that blessing, that wish that is going to come in. Allow it to come in, okay? Because you deserve it. Pile number 1, you totally do deserve it. And maybe you thought you didn't, or maybe you thought the universe had forgotten you, or you were forsaken by God, but that is so not the case, guys. Release your agenda. Yeah, I feel like you had to surrender this. Whatever you know, were wishing for, I feel like you had to let it go, and you had to release it in order for it to, you know, allow to come in. And then look, the light at the back of the deck. You're going to be back in the light. I feel like you're going to be feeling more optimistic, more hopeful in, you know, God's plan for you or for your life in divine timing. And let me tell you something. I have seen a blue jay like 3 times this morning. So maybe this is my pile, but I want to say that, you know, blue jays and bluebirds are signals of good luck. So you got the ladybug and the bluebird. It's like, however this is meant to unfold for you guys, like it's like lucky times once this starts to happen. I feel like things are just gonna start to like line up for you, okay? Like one thing after another, good times. It says invest in the community here. And I'm almost getting like the community is your spiritual team. I feel like you're gonna start investing in, you know, asking for help more, talking to your, you know, your community, your angels, your ancestors, your spirit guides, okay? You're going to start with these birds here, communicating with them more, because you're going to see that they, you know, allowed this to come in for you. Look, guys, exactly what the energy I was just feeling. Activate your spiritual connection to your community here, your guides. And look, guys, look at this synchronicity. Maybe you guys are going to start receiving, you know, synchronicities with starfish. Look, the starfish, and it says retrieve your destiny. You're destined to have this wish come true, okay? Whatever this is, it is destined for you. Again, it was just divine timing. It needed to be lined up. You're going to start investing and activating your connection with your spiritual team, okay? I just talked about that with the community card, and then they confirmed it for me with activate your spiritual connection. You guys will start to, you know, communicate to the universe more. You're going to recognize that there is a divine plan to all of this. Pile number 1, what else do they need to know right now, Spirit? Pile number 1. Yep. I keep talking about this balance, spirituality, and practicality. I feel like you guys are going to feel so grateful for your spiritual team that you're going to start, you know, balancing more in the physical world. You're going to start using more, you're going to start like believing in the impossible or believing in magic, or this is going to open the gates for you in order to, and they're showing me the fish here, and you know, pile 3 is the fish. So maybe you guys are going to be drawn to that pile as well. Some of you may be Pisces, and Pisces is that dreamy energy. It's like, you're going to feel like this is a dream come true for you. And look at the back of the deck. Your commitment is being tested. I feel like Spirit was testing you to see, you know, could you be patient in the storm? Would you really want this if it took so long to come in? There was a little bit of a test here, okay, for my pile number 1s, but you know, here comes your wish. Yeah, karma too. There could have been something karmic related to this. All different reasons why it took so... I just heard it took its sweet ass time, pile number 1. There it is. Took its sweet ass time, temperance, and your overall energy was temperance. And it says self-sufficiency, boldness, and devotion. Spirit was testing you to see what your devotion level to this thing was. Would you keep going? Like, for instance, okay, you know, let's say you put yourself out there on a channel and it wasn't growing. Were you still devoted to this? Were you still posting? Were you still, even though you're not monetized, or even though you're not getting a lot of views? This is just an example, guys. Were you still devoted to this, or did you give up on this? Is this something you still wanted, even if there was no recognition for it? Were you simply just doing it, you know, for your own happiness with this rainbow here? There was something about, you know, being tested in order to see if you how bad you truly wanted it. Would you stick to this? Was this your purpose here with the sun? Purpose, vision, self-mastery. Would you still master this? Would you still keep going with this? Would you say yes to this, even if it wasn't getting you to where you need to be, even if the boat was standing still, right? Metaphorically speaking, guys. So let's close out with a final card for my pile number ones. What do they need to know here, Spirit Guides? Pile number one. Blessed. Guys, you will be blessed. What you need to know is you will receive that wish. Look at that star. You are going to be blessed, guys. And look, it's coming in very, very soon. We talked about the timing. Remember I said I got a timing message with 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months for this pile. It says here and now. So I feel like that door is opening here and now for you guys. And there's the community card again. We got invest in community. Again, some of you may have been building an online community, and Spirit was just waiting for, you know, testing your resolve, seeing if that's just for, you know, a couple of you. But whatever it was, you were being tested to see if you really wanted this, how much you were going to give to this. And I feel like you guys passed with flying colors. So just remember, your wish is coming true. You will be blessed. Pile number one, that is your reading. If it resonated with your situation, please hit the thumbs up, comment down below, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in my next one. Hey, group number two, the rubber ducky pile. This is going to be your reading on whatever comes out. So random message here. My niece's first birthday is coming up and it's a rubber ducky theme. So they're telling me that somebody in this pile's birthday is also coming up and your spiritual team wants to wish you a happy birthday. So very interesting how that all came together. Pile number one. What message do they need to hear, or what needs to come out for my group number ones, the rubber ducky pile? I'm getting something because they're really drawing me into the duck lips. Okay, maybe some of you have, you know, had your lips done. Maybe that's just a confirmation that this is your message, or you're having your lips done. But I want to say what I'm getting from this is speaking. Like, I feel like somebody wants to speak to you, or somebody, yeah, I was hearing prying eyes right before I split this card, and it's the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is my card of like somebody, you know, looking you up, somebody trying to find out information on you, somebody, you know, on your social media, whatever this is. Somebody's been watching you guys. They want to talk to you, but they've kind of been at a distance is what I'm hearing. All right, let's see what this is all about, guys. Pile number two, tune me in, Spirit. What needs to come out for my pile number twos? What needs to come out is this person. Yeah, this person wants to come out. And look, they don't know if, and here's the thing, my throat right now is really starting to, pile one, it was perfectly fine. Right now it's starting to like my throat chakra is getting all crazy right now because I think this person is worried about talking to you, about reaching out to you, they view it as a risk in some way. And I feel like they think they're going to look foolish, or, you know, maybe a lot of time has gone by and they just don't, like, they've held back for too long. And I feel like they're wondering, you know, is it too late? But this person has been watching you even if there's been, you know, no contact, and they want to reach out here. They want to talk. They keep drawing me into the duck lips. Pile number 2. Yes, the Tower. Look, 2 major arcanas. This person has a lot to say. The Tower is unexpected. I feel like this is coming in unexpectedly. Now you're going to know about it because you're watching this reading. But I feel like, you know, you guys are doing great right now. 9 of Pentacles energy, that is how they're going to be viewing you, that you're looking good, your health is good, your money may be looking better, or you're, you know, going through some sort of a glow up, okay, for some of you. And I feel like this, it's drawing this person in because your energy is so elevated that this person, you know, wants to come in for you. Obviously it's up to you how you decide to. I'm getting strong Aries energy here. Pile number 2s. Give me more. Yeah, this person, like, when I said give me more, this person, like, wants more of you. This person really, the Emperor, and I just said I'm getting heavy Aries energy. So for some of you, this could definitely be an Aries, because I was feeling that energy right before this card came out. The Emperor, Divine Masculine, 3 major arcanas. I feel like this person is... It doesn't matter if they're male or female, but I heard manning up, like they're doing the right thing, or they're, you know, getting up the courage here, but they're definitely shooketh, I heard. Okay, they're worried, right? 9 of Swords at the back of the deck. This person stays up at night thinking about you. I feel like they can't stop thinking about you, and they can't sleep until they get something off their chest or until they speak to you again. There's something, yeah, look at this. Knight of Swords. This is about communication coming in fast. Look how fast this is coming in for you guys. Wow, okay. So again, 3 major arcanas. This person has something important to tell you. Let's get more. What's the Fool card? The Star. Okay, I gotta cover this one. Another major arcana, guys. The Star card. I feel like this person is going to tell you that, you know, they never gave up hope, or they never gave up on you. There's something about, you know, they still have hope for the 2 of you. This doesn't have to be romantic, but, you know, if this person was a friend to you, they still have hope for the friendship. Or if this is a family member, they still have hope that you guys could reconnect. Okay, there's like, this person never gave up on healing this, or, you know, getting this back in alignment. Look how many major arcanas are coming through, and they took their time with the Knight of Pentacles at the back of the deck. Very, very slow to come forward. 5 of Wands, because they keep, this is like an internal battle. And there's a lot of mental conflict with this. The number 5 is the number of, you know, conflict, but it's also the number of change. They want to, like, change this conflict. Whatever happened, if there was an argument or a fight here, they want to, like, clear the air. I feel like they want to heal this with you. What's the Emperor? Yeah, I feel like they want to, like, take control of this situation. Again, manning up in some way here. Guys, okay, another one that I have to cover. These cards are very explicit here. All right, I'm gonna put the starfish over it, but look, the Lovers, okay, it's all love. Another major arcana, guys. I feel like this is gonna be a big deal. I feel like I'm getting something about, there was karma between the 2 of you. Could be past life karma, or there's something happened where there was some sort of, like, karma that needs to be healed, and that's why this person can't let it go, or that's why you think about them. You guys could have even blocked each other at one point, but I feel like there's still love here, or there's still feelings here in some way, shape, or form, and they're making the choice with the Lovers card to heal this. So even though they are stressed about it, even though I heard pressed, this person is pressed and stressed, okay? But it doesn't matter, because they're gonna come forward despite that, okay? They're showing me the color green. That could be their favorite color, but they're showing me the color green in the sense that, like, the healing, okay? There's definitely healing, there's forgiveness here, okay? They wanna see, you know, they don't know where they stand with you. That's too many cards. They don't know where they stand, and they're going to come forward to see, like, is there still hope for us? Again, it doesn't have to be romantic, guys, but we got the King of Pentacles here. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, that could be you or them. But I'm getting a lot of masculine energy in this. So this could be a masculine coming forward for some of you. It doesn't have to be, but yeah, look, Temperance at the back. They're coming forward for healing, to transmute this pain or to transmute this misunderstanding. I heard misunderstanding. I feel like this person thinks that, you know, you don't, you know the whole situation, or they want to clear something. They keep saying clear the air. Okay, so this person wants to come forward, have a conversation with you, heal this relationship, heal this friendship, heal this family bond. Okay, whatever it is, they don't want to give up on this, and they don't want to give up on you, pile number 2. Yeah, look, emotions are running high. They are like fired up, charged up about this, and I mean, they're not gonna like be able to be at peace unless they have this conversation with you. Pile number 2. Work through your fears. Absolutely. This person, you know, this could be part of their lessons in life, that they're the one that has to come forward, or they're the one that has to like bury their ego, or there's some sort of fear that they're being forced to work through by spirit in order to, like, their spirit's like, pile number 2 is not going to come back to you. So if you want them in your life, you're the one that has to make that move. You're the one that has to take that risk. You're the one that has to be the fool for this, metaphorically speaking. The energy is gaining momentum, and this person is gaining momentum because they keep on thinking about it, and they're putting so much thought into it that the energy is growing. Whatever you put your focus on, the energy grows. This is growing, and this person is really, truly, you know, thinking about contacting you. And the back of the deck is a new romantic cycle begins. So for some of you, it could definitely be romantic, but it doesn't have to be. And with the new moon in Libra's all about partnerships. So they want to balance the scales here. They want to even things out. They feel like it's fair to you, or it's fair to the situation in life. I don't know. It's something about, you know, being fair. Okay. Let's get more. Pile number 2. Yeah, look, a sacred pause. There was a pause between the two of you. There was a break. You guys are on some sort of like no speaking, no contact for pile number 2s, that there's going to be a break in that. Pile number 2. What else do they need to know? Yep, absolutely. It says higher forces at play. This is something that, again, I told you that their spirit guides are like, if you want this, you have to be the one that takes the first move. You have to initiate this. You cannot. And look, the color blue is the color of the throat chakra. This is like something that is undeniable, something that is inevitable. Okay, it has to happen because this is a lesson for this person, like with their ego. This person must have a big ego for some of you here. I'm seeing the word flowers, okay, in my third eye. So this person could bring you flowers, or that's just like for forgiveness. I don't know. I'm seeing the word flowers. Oh my God, look at this, guys. They just showed me this on my desk. I did not even look at this. It says the language of flowers. Yeah, with the language, the communication. This person wants to speak to you, okay? And with the language of flowers, I'm almost getting they want to speak to you through forgiveness here. Pile number 2s. Your big dream. And I almost feel like, oh, look at the flowers, guys, the roses. Yeah, definitely. This person may actually bring you roses or flowers of some sort, but like I feel like this door was closed. You see the closed door, but it's a dream of theirs to reopen it. It's a dream of theirs to reconnect with you. And look, hear with your heart. Guys, that's so beautiful. This person's heart is telling them to contact you, that, you know, there's more to this story, or yeah, they really feel like, you know, a lot of love for you still, or a big emotion. And look, guys, again, the Fool card, your first card out, I split the deck, leap of faith. This person is going to take this risk, even if they look stupid, even if they're worried, even if you don't want them anymore, even if you don't want them in your life, whatever the case may be, this person's going to take the risk. Oh, I just heard, because it's more of a risk to lose you. Culmination of vision. Yes, I feel like they have this like vision of healing. Look at how this tree and the face is staring at the butterflies. I feel like they have this vision of how it's going to culminate between the two of you, how it's all going to come together, that there is going to be healing. They do have a vision here that they're hoping all plays out. And look, make a decision. They are making the decision to come forward, guys. Back of the deck is trust your own understanding. Yeah, they've come to some sort of new perspective or some sort of understanding. They know that they're the ones that have to make this move, that you're not going to be the one to do it. Okay, and because this dream is still in their heart to have you in their life, they're making the decision to come forward. Now again, if you don't want them in your life, you know, that is your decision. There's, you know, you guys have to do what's best for you is what I'm hearing. They want me to get this deck. I didn't have this deck out, so I'm getting a different deck for you guys. So hang on one second. Yeah, enlightenment. I feel like this person has taken a lot of time to think about it. So it's like, this is not impulsive. They really thought this through. Pile number 2, what else do they need to know? Telepathy. I feel like they feel you, or they feel like they're talking to you. Maybe they're sending you telepathic energy. It says close soul connections. I feel like they think that this is a soul connection, and that's probably why, you know, they can't give up on this. Pile number 2. Accept. Yeah. Be prepared to accept what fate has in store for you. Didn't I say this is like fated, inevitable, like this has to happen? Accept that this needs to happen, guys, even if it causes you some confusion. I feel like, because I just, with the word telepathy, I also heard telephone. So I feel like this person could call you, this person could text you, and they're hoping, you know how like when your phone rings, you can hit accept or decline? They're hoping that you hit the accept button. They really, really want to hear from you guys. They really want to have this conversation. Let's get one from here. Pile number 2. Is there anything else my pile number 2 needs to know about this situation? Oshun of boundaries, cord cutting, energetic balance, and liberation. Yeah, I feel like some of you may have tried to cord cut from this person, or, you know, you put up some sort of boundary. I said some of you could have blocked them. Maybe you just put up an energetic boundary with this person, but Spirit is trying to liberate you from this situation. So, you know, I feel like it's in your best interest to have a conversation. I feel like you guys need to discuss what happened or what's still in your heart for each other. It's not going to go away, I heard. It's not going to go away, guys. Oshun of the soil, grounding, stability, and nurturing. I feel like ground yourself, okay? Because emotions could be running high when you hear from this person. You know, it might drudge up like a lot of, you know, things that you have to sit with. But I want to say that this is grounding. This is going to happen in the physical world, okay? And the back of the deck is Oshun of harmonic balance. Yeah, there's some sort of karmic balance. I'm telling you, it says harmony, inner peace, and synchronicity. Maybe you'll start to see synchronicities with this person's name, this person's birth date, something that reminds you of this person. I feel like you're going to start to see that to let you know that they're on their way to you. But yeah, there's something that needs to be balanced out and healed here between the two of you. So let's close out with a final card for my pile number 2s. Anything else? Any other information, Spirit, for my pile number 2s? Guys, this is the Fool card for the 3rd time. This person is going to take the risk. They're going to come to the edge, whether they're scared or not. They're going to do it, okay? Because they feel like you guys are a treasure. They feel like, you know, you in their life would open up so many doors for them, or it's like they value you now. They see you. They see the value in you. Yeah, not for you. Again, maybe it's not for you. Maybe, okay, so Spirit is saying maybe this conversation is not for you. Maybe it's for them. Maybe it's because they have a lesson to learn. Yes, the yang, the masculine energy has a lesson to learn. This is not for you necessarily, but accept the call, hear them out, let this play out, because this person is building character, or this will help build them up in some way. And of course, you guys will get something out of it as well. But that is what I'm seeing for my group number 2s. If the reading resonated for you, please hit the thumbs up, comment down below, and I will see you in my next one. Hey, group 3, if you chose the fish, this is going to be your reading on whatever wants to come out for you guys. So spirit guides, please tune me into the collective of my group number 3s, the fish pile. What needs to come out for my group number 3s? Tune me in, please, spirit. I have no idea why, but I'm seeing a sheep. So maybe the animal spirit of the sheep, maybe look up the meaning of that. Maybe the animal sheep wants to work with you, or maybe you're going to start seeing synchronicities of sheep. If this is your reading, I don't know. I'm seeing a sheep. I've never seen that before. I don't even know what the meaning of, you know, spiritually speaking, of a sheep is. But if you guys look it up and you want to comment it down below for people, that'd be great. But let's get in. Pile number 3, the fish pile. What do they need to know right now? Okay. So they're also telling me that, you know, swim in the opposite direction of the crowd. Don't follow the crowd. You're not meant to follow the crowd. You're not meant to be a sheep. You're meant to be a leader. You're meant to be a lion. Okay. This is like heavy leadership for this pile. Something about the opinions of sheep, like don't take the opinions of sheep, like be strong enough to stand out, you know, stand up for your like opinion or whatever it is that, yeah, and find like-minded people that believe in what you believe in. Don't follow, you know, just to follow. I feel like pile 3, you're meant to be some sort of a leader, even if you got to swim in a different direction than the crowd. There's something about like don't follow the lead, don't follow like community, or like create your own community. And it may surprise people, like your beliefs. Stand up for what you believe in, or it's like, even if you have to shock people, right? Spirit is saying that you're different, pile number 3. You're not meant to follow a crowd. You're not meant to be a sheep. You're meant to be a leader here. This is interesting. Pile number 3. Yeah, it's like stand your ground, even if you have to stand alone, is what I'm hearing. They're showing me the 7 of Wands in my third eye. Do what's best for you. I feel like, I don't know how this is going to resonate for everybody, but it's basically about you have a specific set of beliefs or a specific standard of living, and it goes against what like the norm is, or what other people deem, you know, the right thing or something like that. And Spirit is saying that you're not meant to follow. Okay, you're meant to stand out. You're not meant, like, you're supposed to cover your eyes and close yourself off to what everybody else is doing, because you're meant to go a different way. And you're meant to take people with you. Absolutely. This is like the Fool. Some people may view you as foolish. Some people may think that, you know, your way is the wrong way. But Spirit is saying be a trailblazer, be unique, or follow your own path, okay? Because eventually people will follow you. I don't know why, but they're showing me Jesus. So I feel like, you know how Jesus, created his own religion. I almost feel like you're meant to create something, and then people will follow you, but you're not you're not for the masses, or you're not for everyone. Your belief system is different. Look at this, the devil. Some people may even call you the devil. Some people may think that, your beliefs are wrong, but Spirit is saying that you're meant to do something big that doesn't, fall in line with tradition. I don't know what this is for everybody, but this is what I'm getting. So yeah, look at this. You're supposed to pave your own path, and Spirit has your back. Spirit, is supporting you in this transition, or what it is that you want to do in this life. Even if people think that you're wrong, or people think that, you're going to find your tribe, is what I'm hearing. There are people that are just like you. Maybe some of you haven't found them yet. Again, the devil's at the back. I don't know. Maybe people have told you what you believe in is wrong, but you're not meant to just do something traditional here, pile number 3. What's the Page of Cups? The 9 of Wands. Yeah, you're meant to pave your own way. You're meant to build your own path and block out anybody that, block out the noise, right? Block out what anybody else thinks, because I feel like you have some sort of inner knowing or inner knowledge, the Moon card, that other people don't see or other people don't share, but you hold sacred knowledge, or you see life from a very different perspective. And I feel like because you're heavily connected to, spirituality or the other side, you receive downloads, you have a strong intuition, and even though, everybody follows a certain way, you follow a different way because your intuition tells you to. Okay, this is very interesting. I don't know, you don't follow obviously traditional religion or something because you have your own feelings about it, or this is definitely non-traditional trailblazing thinking, justice. Yeah, this is you're setting your own contracts, or you're setting what's fair and just, even if other people don't view it that way. And you stand your ground here, okay? You speak the truth, okay? And Spirit is saying, don't be afraid to speak your truth, even if other people doubt it or other people don't believe it. Spirit is saying you're doing the right thing. Queen of Wands, have confidence in whatever it is that you guys are doing, even if other people, close your eyes to the competition, or don't ever compare yourself to somebody else or their journey. Your journey, pile number 3, looks very different than everybody else's journey here. The number 25 is really sticking out to me. They're showing me the 2 and the 5. So I don't know, maybe look up 2525. I don't know if there's some sort of message there, is what Spirit's telling me. Let's get more, because this is very interesting here. You're meant to go your own way. You're meant to build something and then people will follow you, or you're meant to be some sort of a leader, pile number 3. Real passion. You're meant to follow your passion here. Okay, it says stop wasting time in dead-end jobs and find your true passion. It's fine to experiment. Yeah, I almost feel do this experiment where it's you start something or you follow something that, everybody else doesn't follow. Magic, because I'm telling you guys, you have magic. It says you have the power. Didn't I not say that you guys have the ability to see a higher perspective? Use your magic to attract what you want into your life. The sky is the limit. You guys are meant to do something completely different than the masses, and other people are going to jump in. Could be, something with spirituality, could be something with, magic, okay? Because we did see the devil. Some people view, magic or rituals as devil work, but if you feel like it's right for you, Spirit is saying that it's the right time to put yourself out there or show your beliefs, not to be a sheep, not to place limitations on yourself. It says, obstacles are not what they seem. You can get around them with some careful thought or simply choose something better for you. Yeah, choose what's right for you here. Do not place limitations because other people don't believe in it. Look, unfolding. Access to greater prosperity is opening up for you slowly. You are growing as you learn more and keep expanding. Whatever this is, it's going to unfold. You're going to do something very, very different. And even if people don't believe in it, you're meant to do it. This is like part of your destiny, or this is part of your life purpose, your plan here. Yeah, you guys work for the light. You're a light worker, or you're just meant to do something. And some people may view it as like dark, but it's actually of the light. You know, you're not supposed to pay any mind to what people are saying. Did I or did I not say this is part of your destiny? The seer of destiny, fortune, right timing, synchronicity. Absolutely. This is the right time for you to unveil or unleash whatever it is that you guys are doing that people might not believe in, but you believe in it. This is your destiny, your fortune, and your prosperity. With the fish here, fish remind me of abundance. Your abundance lies in being this strong leader who is not afraid to, go your own way, to trailblaze, to, do something different than the masses. The seer of nature, grounding, authenticity. Yes, abundance. Guys, your abundance lies within your authenticity. If you do this, pile number 3, if you're not afraid to do with the B here, your life's work. Yeah, they're showing me somebody. I have a friend, and she decided at this age, I mean, she has a regular job, but she also decided to become a beekeeper. Now she's, later in life, she's in her 40s, and she just decided one day that this was her calling, and people thought that she was crazy and like, why would you want to do that? And she got her first hive, and she's making honey, and this is the example that they're giving me, because they just flashed her picture in front of my face, and they're like, telling me about her. And I want to say, this is what you guys are supposed to do. Even if people think you're crazy, you're supposed to do some sort of life's work. And if you stay authentic and true to who you are, that is where your abundance lies. That is when it will ground in for you, because look, allow it to arrive. It will arrive when you do this authentically, okay? Authenticity is the highest vibration. When you guys believe in yourself and you don't care what other people think, that is where your abundance is going to lie, guys. Hope and happiness. And you will feel really, really happy doing this, okay? Because you believe in yourself. Pile number 3, what else do they need to know? I love this reading. Love matters. You have to love what you do, because I just heard the expression, when you love what you do, you never work a day in your life. You guys are meant to live a life, where you love what you do and you bring love into the situation. And eventually, people are going to catch on. People are going to understand what it is that you do, even if they think you're crazy now. Look, new experiences and possibilities. You're supposed to unleash this new experience. You're supposed to be a pioneer. You're supposed to do something that other people view as impossible, okay? Yeah, look at the back of the deck, guys. Celebrate differences. You guys are different, but other people will eventually catch on. They'll celebrate you. They'll embrace you. But you guys are a unicorn here, pile number 3. You're not meant to be just an average fish. You're a unicorn, and people will celebrate you, but you're different, okay? And you're meant to be different, and you're supposed to be doing this, okay? So let's get more. Yeah, look, recognize your beauty. People are going to recognize it, but first you have to recognize it. You have to recognize that what you have or what you do is so beautiful, because you were made rare. Travel through dream time. And I want to say that you have this dream, or maybe you're going to be dreaming about, doing whatever it is that you do. Okay. Spirit is saying that travel, like go the distance with this, right? Rest your body. Interesting that we got dream time and rest your body. So I feel like you guys also, a side note here, Spirit could be saying that you need to get more rest, or you need to get more sleep, or your dream state is going to get very, very active. Maybe they're going to be showing you things in your dream to like take the next step. And the back of the deck, open to miracles. Yeah, you're meant to create something miraculous here, pile 3. I don't know what it is that you do. I don't know, but Spirit knows, and Spirit is saying that you're meant to create something magical here. Look, the soul triangle, mystical, soul-led, and harmony. Yeah, this is soul-led. Like, your soul wants to do this. Pile number 3. This is your path, guys. We got justice and adjustment, karmic adjustment, balance, objectivity. This is your objective in life. Like, you know how they say, like, like it's your objective to do this, or you're supposed to, I don't know. It's like, this is like contractually with the justice card. This is contractually for you to follow your heart here. You came, it's like, this is what you came for, I heard. This is what you came for, pile 3. Yes, art, temperance. Maybe it's something to do with art. I don't know. Self-sufficiency, boldness, and devotion. You're supposed to be bold, okay? You're not supposed to be a wallflower. You're not supposed to blend in. You're supposed to stand out here by being devoted, and I'm hearing hopelessly devoted to whatever your art is, okay, guys? Ooh. The back of the deck, it was falling. Yeah, don't let this fall out of your hands. Don't let this slip out of your hands, okay? Mercy, abundance, gratitude, big ideas. Whatever this idea is, don't let it slip through the cracks, pile 3. You're meant to do something big. And again, we keep seeing the word abundance. Abundance is where your, whatever this idea is going to create your abundance. So chase it. Chase this dream. All right, what else? Let's get one from here. Pile number 3. Marriage. The marriage of souls is the union of two divine opponents. You could be, meant to do something with a partner, but also I feel like what I'm getting from this is there's going to be some sort of a partnership or a person, with that 2 of Cups being your first card out, that you're, okay. So there's going to be somebody that you meet up with that is going to, help you with this, or like a helping hand. And again, you're going to be honored. You're going to be surprised how honored, people, like how people honor what it is that you do. Like at first, people might think it's weird, or people might think you're weird, or whatever the case may be, but you're going to ultimately be honored. And again, there's a partnership here that's going to come together, and maybe it's your actual partner right now you're meant to do it with, or eventually you may do it with a partner. There's something about another person honoring you or helping you with what this whole project is. I feel like you're going to be very, very surprised how this all plays out for you. Pile number 3. Blessed. This is your blessing, guys. Whatever this is that you can create or do, this is what you were given this for a reason, because Spirit knew and your soul accepted this responsibility to bless the world with something that is different. Yeah, you're using your imagination, you're using your mind to create something new and different, and this is your ultimate blessing here. Again, if you follow this, if you're authentic to this, you will be blessed, right? And if round and round, I feel like it keeps on going round in your head that you're supposed to do this, right? That you're supposed to create this thing, and it wouldn't keep repeating in your mind if it wasn't for a reason. So do this, whatever this is for you guys, and you are going to be honored for it. Pile number 3, that is the message that I'm seeing for you today. If it resonates with your situation, please hit the thumbs up, comment down below, subscribe, and I will get back to you.